My video last night was about to go on court playing squash in the North West Counties Division 2, which is a decent standard, age 51, against a guy who was in his 20s. How did I do? It was a very close match that I lost 3-0. Truth, I actually battled. I had him worried at points, but he beat me 3-0 fair and square, and we had a good night. But I just want to make this point about older people playing sport or getting back to playing sport. Maybe you used to play badminton or squash or tennis or any sport. They are crying out for you. They would love to see you. So few people are playing actual sport these days. In our team last night, we had a 59-year-old, nearly 60, playing at number 5, Mark. And again, he lost 3-1, but he gave the guy a run. We've got an amazing guy called Alan, who'll be back next week, who is 60 and can still play at my level. Absolutely awesome. But you're welcomed with open arms if you fancy getting back into sport. So any sport you used to play when you're young, you might not have played it since you were a teenager. You might have just played it as a kid and thought, I missed that. But you never get around to trying it again. Please, just get back into it. The sports need you more than ever. Because less and less people are playing actual sport. And more kids, unfortunately, are playing interactive sports on their computers, games. I wish you'd play real sports, kids. It's much more fun and it keeps you much fitter. So I'm posting these videos of these old people doing amazing things. But if you are a bit of an old git and you're getting on a bit, and if you used to play sport, or if you fancy playing a sport, some of you always try, just go and do it. Give it a try. There's so many great people and great groups. When we've gone running and we get chatting to people, they go, oh, come down and join the Freedom Runners in Blackpool. Adrian's going to go down and see them. They'd love to see you. There's a table tennis group in Polton where I live, where people of all ages play. Fantastic organisations, and I just think, just look them up in your town. Get going. It's just such a great way to boost the endorphins, to meet new people, and to have a good time getting fit. So I'm just trying to think of sports you could play, any of you. You could just literally try anything. I mean, just where I am now, in Southport today, there's some memorial of the monument that's been there for 100 years. But I've seen the old guys, they play walking football. That's the only one I would say. The only caveat, I'm not going to waffle on this video, is as we get older, we don't want to be pounding concrete all the time. So I'm going to run 5Ks. I'm going to do part run. And that is probably pounding concrete. But 5K a week, that's enough. If you're playing on hard surfaces, I think 5-a-side, if you're still playing at a high, competitive level, I do worry. I know a lot of people who have got injured long term playing 5-a-side because obviously tackles and stuff going in. If you're playing sports like badminton on a hard concrete floor, so try and find places, venues where they've got a sprung floor. Squash is always sprung floor. And invest in good insoles. Sorbafane are the ones I swear by. I haven't got them at the moment. They're not cheap. They're about 15 quid to 20 quid for a pair, but they kill the impact by about, it's something ridiculous like ×3. But, really try and protect the impact, but get playing sport, people. Right, a bit of a waffling video. I lost, but I'll be back next week. See you soon.